Welcome to Timely Tips in 10 Minutes or Less, Time Management. Time management can be difficult for most people. Add in taking your classes online, and it can be a challenge. Use the following tips to help you with time management. If you can use one or two, it will be worthwhile. Here are 7 tips for college students to help you with time management. We'll go over each of them. They are: write it down, use your phone for good, stick to a routine, be healthy, stay organized, use checklists, and find a balance. The first tip is write it down. Have you reviewed the course syllabus? It is a guide for what's going to be happening in the class. It's not too late to take a look at it. Write down any key dates, anything that is due. Keep that in a calendar or a planner, something that you will look at all the time so that you can plan ahead and not keep things to the last minute. For the next couple of days, identify any time wasters. Are you spending time on your phone, on Instagram and other social media? Are you playing video games or watching TV? How much time are you wasting when you should be studying? Hold yourself accountable and set some goals. It's important to have a goal for the week and maybe for each day so that you can be in control of what's happening. When I say use your phone for good, use it as a calendar or a scheduler. You can use apps like Trello to keep track of things. You can set reminders. Eliminate distractions. You may need to block social media, at least temporarily. Be sure to give yourself a break in your studying. You can set a timer for an hour or the best time interval for you to take a break. Create and stick to a routine. Planning each day is going to reduce stress, and you'll know exactly what you have to do that day. You may need to plan out a week or a month. Planning ahead of time and putting in those key dates, like when papers are due or a presentation is due, will help you take control. Similar to a calendar, you may find it helpful to make a checklist. Write out what needs to be done on your to-do list. I do this especially for things that I know I want to complete because it's not unusual to forget. So I write a list of any projects with due dates and I prioritize when it is due so that I can plan it out. This will prevent you from being late with assignments or having to stay up late and turning in things at the last minute that aren't your best work. Be healthy or stay healthy. Take time to exercise, even if it's just a 20-minute walk around the block. Get 7 to 8 hours of sleep so that you are performing at your best, and eat healthy. Stay away from the junk food and lots of caffeine. It's just not good for you. Stay organized. If you have multiple classes, you may want to have a separate binder, folder, or a notebook for each class. This way you're not rummaging through pieces of paper, trying to find something, and wasting time because you just can't find it, or worse, you've thrown it away. Create a regular study space. Keep your desk organized and free of clutter. It's important to have a designated space for you to study, away from other people. If at all possible, someplace that you feel comfortable, that is quiet, and you are able to concentrate on what you need to do. Tell your family and friends that going to school right now is very important. You need to spend time on your classwork. They should understand, and it shows that you have your priorities in order. Find a balance. If you are juggling multiple priorities with school, work, and family, you may need to find support. The Counseling Center at Harper College is available for you to talk with a counselor. And talk to your family and friends and tell them what your concerns are and your priorities. This is the time for you to take control. Have you ever said that you can multitask? I can do 2, sometimes 3 things at a time. But studies show that multitasking actually reduces productivity because your brain has to go back and forth and it only can really work on one thing at a time. People who multitask make 50% more errors, and take twice as long to do things. So multitasking is switching back and forth between tasks, and there is a cost to these switches. So try to concentrate on one thing at a time. Take charge of your online education. Think of your classes online just as if you were sitting in a classroom like a real class, where you have to pay attention, take notes, take part in discussion groups. So use your online education wisely. Talk to your instructors if you are having any difficulty or you just don't understand. They would rather have you talk to them and help you figure things out than have you struggle and then do poorly. For additional assistance, Harper College has many services available to you virtually, including the Tutoring Center, the Writing Center, and Math Lab. Check the Harper College website for links to these services. Remember, online classes are an excellent option to help you earn your degree or certificate. Although they come with unique challenges, following these time management tips can help you be successful even in the most chaotic of times. Know that you are not alone, and there are many people who are interested in your success.